Okay guys, I'm back here with the second video on this 50-50 war. I started making the second video and somehow it shut off on me. I'm recording this with my phone, so good thing I was only like a couple attacks into it. So let's get back and try to restart it here. So we got Killbot going against the popular Town Hall 9, Town Hall 10 base. He's going to do a Queen Walk into a hog attack, and you're gonna see here he's got a baby drag to try to push his queen over to counterclockwise, which is to 3 o'clock here. Drops a couple of hogs, try to pull the CC, drops one more, and then this will pull the CC, which has a baby drag, a balloon, Valkyrie, and a couple of 3 wizards, it looks like. Double poison, and you're going to see he drops a golem, but the golem's going to walk around to the air defense. Wall breaks in, and then he's going to drop his CC, which is bowlers and the giants, and 1 giant, and his king. And you're going to see there's a bomb right here that almost takes his bowlers out. He drops a good heal spell there. And then he's going to come in with the hogs starting over here at the left. And he's going to kill this base with the hogs. Rest of it's just pretty much healing up the hogs. So he's doing just healing up the hogs. Had to shut my door. I heard my wife and daughter coming in. And pretty much you'll see once the wizard tower goes down, the archer tower goes down, and this base is pretty much over. So the rest of it's just cleanup. So we're going to fast forward this one. Rest of it's cleanup, where we know it's a 3-star attack. Alright, and there you have it. Alright, so now we're going to go down to King JP. Doing a Town Hall 10, he's going to be doing a bow witch. So he drops 3 witches on each corner, followed by 4 bowlers. And what he's trying to do there, he's trying to funnel his troops into the base, so they don't walk around. The majority of his bowlers do not walk around the base. He's going to jump them in. So he's going to jump his CC golem in. And then he's going to follow them up with the rest of the bowlers and witches. And you'll see here it's just about raging them and taking care of the enemy CC. So a double poison knocks them out. The queen should finish up or the witches will finish up the dragon. And you'll see there a big group of his bowlers get wiped out by the bombs. But luckily, this ain't the highest defensive base going. So let's see how he finishes this one up. Alright, so my wife just brought me some lunch, being it's my birthday today. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to go ahead and I'll wait to eat after the video. So right there, Archer Tower, and he's got 1 Tesla. And he's got his king, queen, and a witch. So let's speed this up. See what happens. And there you have it. Good hit, JP. Alright, so moving down the list here. DN. Now this base, believe it or not, it was I sent all our Town Hall 9s on it. We actually hit this base 11 times, so it's not a bad design at all. And DN, which is our Town Hall 10, but he's an engineering. He don't have the defenses. He's got the offense, but he had to come up and finish this one out for us. So let's see what he did to it. And you'll see here we had some good 2-stars on it. But we just couldn't seal the deal with our Town Hall 9s. So he comes in and knocks it out. So let's see how he does it. So he's going to be doing a Bow Witch with some Giants. And so he busts them in. He's going to jump them into the Town Hall little quarters here. Deals with the enemy CC. Drops the heal spell. Keeps his troops alive while the CC's trying to kill him. And you'll see here, he's just raging them and healing them. Jumps them in. So, like I said, this was a pretty good layout base. We used up a lot of attacks on it. So, anytime you can have an enemy clan hit your base, say 2, 3, 4, 5 times, it's good because that's less tax for them. Well, this base took us 11 attacks to knock it out. So we waste a lot of attacks on the base, but we end up getting it. So it was a good layout, but it just, no matter how high you are or how low you are, you get somebody way higher come up, and they're going to knock you out. So that's just where DN here, his troops are just too much for it. And Town Hall 9s don't have bowlers, so the only bowlers they have is what's in the CC, so that makes a big difference. But we did hit this base quite a few times, and it held up. So this was actually a good layout base. So definitely, I'm ain't gonna lie, I actually copied the base on my lower account. I'm gonna give it a shot. Alright, so I already showed Red's attack. So I already showed a DN, Sir Peeps, R26 jumping up to number 22. Town Hall 9 on a newly Town Hall 10. Ring style base. These are pretty hard bases at Town Hall 9 to knock out because you don't have the miners. You don't have the troops that you would have up high to knock, to go underneath the wall. So now he has to plan this attack out where he has to take care of everything around the ring first, then deal with the expos and stuff in the middle. So he's gonna start a funnel here. And I'm thinking he's going to try to funnel his troops. He's going to funnel them in and then probably jump his way in with the Valks. Is what I'm guessing. I haven't seen this attack yet, so we're seeing it for the first time here. I don't get to see all the attacks. I'm planning out some of my attacks sometimes, and but to me, it looks like he's going to create a funnel here, and he's going to jump them in. So he's going to let them walk around in the ring base. And he's going to drop a couple Valks over here to kind of get the funnel a little bit bigger. Then he will eventually drop so he drops the bowlers. in the CC and the Valks. And they're going to go right up into the base, which is good. And that's all he needed right there. So that's good right there. So he drops a heal spell, it looks like, in a rage. Jumps him in, jumps him out. Yep, so that's... this is a perfect example on how to kill a ring base if you're a Town Hall 9 account or a low Town Hall 10 where you don't have miners yet. So good attack, Sir Peeps. And here's the troops that he used. So he's a low Town Hall 10, but he does has the level 1 bowlers, so he must have just got those. Alright. So a few more attacks here. Artist showed one of this is Looky. I'm pronouncing your name Looky, so Looky. Okay, so this is his lore account. Let's get in here and show let's show Jim's attack. Some of these if I just showed one of your attacks, I'm going to try to just show some guys that hasn't been on yet. So you got a Town Hall 10 hitting a low level Town Hall 11, super low level, only has level 6 Queen at a Town Hall level. So this guy is way rushed. Now, I'm sure it's by design, I would hope. But, man, that's it. Once you fall this far behind and you jump up that far, it's hard to get caught back up. Alright, so his queen gets wiped out on Jim. So let's see what he does. He does the bowlers hog rush. I'm not a big fan of this setup. He's been doing all right with it. But he's almost... This is about the only attack he does in war. I'm not really liking it too much. He kills this base, but... You know, I'm not a big fan. Let me be right back here. Had to let the dog out. So yeah, this is he did knock out this base for us, but the minor bowlers, the way this is done, I'm not liking. I'm not a big fan, and I've told him that already myself. So, but it got the job done, helped us win this war. So good attack, Jim. I've never used this combo. Maybe it's just me, but I like using miners and I like using hogs, and I have used them together. But I always use the hogs for the back end attack. I don't usually ship them right in with the miners. I usually save the hogs for the end of the attack. So, but to each his own. He likes his setup. He does 3-star with it on occasion. So, yeah, good hit. Tommy Gun, this is my third. This is actually my third account, so we'll just go ahead and pass him over. But I did do a good attack with that one. I did. Let's show it. I did a queen walk. Yeah, I did a queen walk with the P.E.K.K.A.s and some baby dragons. Now this is almost the same setup I use for farming Dark Elixir, except for I use a lot more wizards and I only use 2 baby dragons because they are kind of expensive. So I use more wizards, but and I'd use it so much I've gotten pretty good with it. So I said, you know what, let's try it in war. I'll just change it up a little bit, and that's when I added the baby dragons. And man, I think I've been doing pretty decent with it. And as you see here, this is a pretty popular Town Hall 9 base. I remember a couple years ago when this base came out, we had a heck of a time with it. We did 3-star the first time we saw it, but it took us half of our plan how to attack it to actually do it. Something about it, it killed us. I mean, it hurt us. We used a lot of attacks on it, and we had like 3 guys copy this base because it was so hard. And that's how you guys get better. When you see a base you come against in war or something, you can't beat it, you should copy it. And that's how you get better. And that's how you get your base better. You keep copying bases you can't beat. You copy them until they get beat, then you move on to another base. And that's how I did it all these years, and everything. It's worked out good for me. So you'll see here, let's get back to my attack here. But see here that the peckers are still up, still alive. I only used 3. I think I might add a 4th one. Drop a couple of baby drags and add another 4th one. Like I said, I'm still playing around with this comp. This is kind of basically my dark elixir farming setup, because I don't really use any dark elixir troops in it, except for the bowlers in my CC, and I donate them to myself with my higher accounts. So, as you see here, this is actually a pretty good attack. I think I still got to tweak it a little bit for war, because if I'm farming with this setup for DE, if I don't get the 3 stars, it's no big deal, because I'm only looking for the dark elixir. So, as you see here, I knocked this base out, and it was a pretty popular Town Hall 9 base, but it wasn't the strongest Town Hall 9 either. So, and I do have my P.E.K.K.A.s now going to level 4, being that we can upgrade those 1 more level at Town Hall 9, so that's going to make a big difference. So let's go with Watcher, and I'm going to just put this one on view here, and I'm going to let you guys watch. I'll be right back. So my back door is open, so I had to let the dog in, shut it. So, let's see here. He's dealing with the CC, it looks like. Double poison. Looks like they have a witch and a baby dragon in the CC. So he's going to come in here with his giants. Some wizards to back up the giants. So looks like he's trying to create a funnel. Then now here comes the Valkyries. And I'm not going to show too many more attacks here, because as we get lower and lower on these bases, they are really bad bases. Over half these bases almost are pretty bad. Not half, well, yeah, half, because we're already at 27 and they're already getting bad. But anybody that has any kind of war experience should be able to knock these lower bases out like this. You know, you have your ins and outs, accidents, but these are just way rush bases. So you'll see here, all he has left is a couple archer towers and a cannon left. Oh, and it has a mortar here. And that's the troops he used. Alright, I'm going to show a couple of more. Let's show... Sorry, Jimmy, I'm going to have to skip you on this one. Let's get... you know what? Let's show Jimmy. Jimmy's been in our clan. Started with us in Fight Club. I asked him to jump over to... which was our feeder clan at the time, was L.O.D.P, but now we kind of changed it from a feeder to a partner clan. Asked him to go over there and help those guys out, and I took my small account over there, and we kind of pushed that clan up, pushed it up. I mean, they would have did it without us, but You know, the more help you get, the faster you can get up to. And we were trying to push it up to level 10 from 8 or 9, and I think it was from 9 to 10. And so he come over and helped, and he's been over here with those group of guys ever since. And I still have my third account over there. So, like I said, we're just one big happy family. A lot of these guys do whatever, you know, they do whatever it takes to get us some wins. So as you see here, he did a kind of a witch slap, held back a couple witches, but pretty much cakewalked this base. All right, there's his witch slap. I'm gonna show one more. I think I'm gonna show Weird Fish. Kind of a ring style base. As you see here, he pulls the CC with one hog. So his enemy clan castle really not protected too well. Alright. So, Bond takes out some wizards. Pour in some more wizards. He should be dropping his heroes, some bowlers, some valps, jumps them in the middle, takes care of the expos here in a second. Yep. And rest of it's a ring style base, so he shouldn't have any troubles with going around on this base, because it's pretty much wide open after that. Drops in the back end hogs. So let's see here. Speed this up. And you'll see here the troops that he used. And this was a first hit, I believe, because I usually try to drop our guys down 2 or 3 spots, so I'm believing this is the first hit, which obviously is, because Weird Fish knocked it out pretty simple, pretty easy. I think I'm going to stop from there, guys, and I'll catch these guys on the next video, I guess. And there's our 50-50 war. Like I said, we knocked them all out except the top 2. We got a 99% and a high percent 72% 2-star, and we did a real good job on our bases holding. I know they hit. Jimmy held, never did get 3-starred. Elam did. Sir Peep. So we had a lot of bases hold. So great job, everybody. And I'll catch you guys on the next video.